Hi everyone, it's FSketcher fashion drawing tutorials, and this is part 3 of how to draw a wedding dress series of tutorials, which is a crash course on how to draw wedding dresses. In this tutorial we have this beautiful dress with A-line skirt with this amazing draping. I have my model ready, so if you want to have this pose, a template, then you can go to FSketcher.com. On the menu bar you'll find a link, downloads, and there you'll find free FSketcher templates. Now I'm drawing the top of the dress with V-neck, and I'm making the line wavy because there is lace. We will have a shiny belt, outline everything with a fine liner. So it's time to draw a skirt. First I'm going to draw the outline of the skirt using a pencil, and then I will get rid of the drawing of your legs inside. Now it's a slightly complicated part, so pay attention carefully, and you can stop video whenever you want. So I'm drawing this wave, and then I'm just closing each section. So it's like curve, and against that curve I'm making a line. And I'm drawing the second wave, and it's, as you can see, it's irregular. I will show on a separate paper right now how to draw draping out of this wave. So as you can see, some waves enter another ones, and it makes, drawing more natural. So we have the beginning of the wave, and then against every curve I make a line. That's how I'm closing it. Or you can say I'm connecting the tops of a curve with each other in some way. So, and you already see that this is a draping. So that's, I connected two parts, and here I connected them. So that's how you get the draping. When you draw another one that sometimes enters the previous wave, you have to, to erase some lines, because this part of fabric is on the top of that one. So you just need to pay attention to those details. But don't worry too much about perfect draping, because this is a sketch, and the idea of sketch is just to deliver your concept to a tailor. So fashion sketch is not a realistic drawing. Its first purpose is to deliver designer's idea. So it really doesn't make sense to draw realistic draping for a week or more. Otherwise it becomes different type of art that you hang on the wall or in the gallery, and more about drawing itself. With 0.5 nib fine liner I'm showing the draping, and then I erase those ugly pencil lines. With ice gray 1 I'm showing wrinkles on the top of the skirt and showing shadows inside of every draping. And then shadows on the top of the draping, and the hint is I'm trying to draw closer to the lines that I made with black fine liner. Now using correction pen, I'm just making these curvy lines from the top. Sometimes I'm following the curves that we made with fine liner, sometimes I don't. I add more in the bottom where we didn't draw that much draping. So now it's time to draw lace. I'm doing it with just my pencil. I'm drawing like flowery shapes and then just outlining everything with ice gray 1. Filling the belt with pencil mess and then making dots with correction pen. I'm using raw sienna color for the skin, and for the shading I'm using cocoa color. This is Pro Marker produced by Winsor & Newton. We're almost done with this sketch. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. This is just part 3 of how to draw a wedding dress series of tutorials. There are 9 more sketches of completely different designs of bridal gowns, so check them out and check out other tutorials as well on FSketcher channel. Subscribe to FSketcher, like it on Facebook, follow on Instagram, and see you next tutorial.